You never see it coming. You say that my mind is too fast for a ride.
Pretty good, Princess Evangile. Suja here, I haven't heard any reports of problematic conduct, but I can see that was correct. No, this is all just a misunderstanding. No excuses. Come with me. Another guardian arrived. They each took me on one arm and dragged me to my feet. Despite being women, they were quite strong, and there was nothing I could do to resist them. Now, here's I intend to welcome back to Let's Play Princess Evangile with Happiness Double Happiness. I do have a Discord fan page with a description. If you want to join, please do. As far at the crowd recording, there's one person and it's me. I joined on fan page. There's a reward for the first two to join, so I'd take use of that. Wait a minute now. You don't have to use it off with him. What about you? Are you the victim here? Oh, well, it's not. What's going on here? Just have to load it. Ah, sister. So, were you patrolling? Or were you at the... Because you were there. They had to call you, and you had to come here. And the time that it took for that all to happen, I don't think you'd be able to get here that fast. Almost like it was set up. But that's just speculation, so I have nothing to support that. I received a report from a student that Okano Masai entered the classroom. No one to go since I was changing. What's that? Why did she assume that I knew? Is this true? No, I would never. Lying again. I'm not lying. I really didn't. You supposed to God? You're not lying? Yes. There seems to be a facial stern. Richard squared in the eyes and nodded. Look, I even have proof. Proof? Moving only my arm under the elbow, I offered myself under her. I got this email a while ago. Look at it. Just see take it and check the screen. Is it like we overheard? What? Yes. And she's not with them? Oh, yes. Yeah, we should have to send it directly. Speaking of which, Saikun, are you acquainted with the sender? No, I don't know them. I see. Very well. Then let's go. Shio turned on her heel and began marching, holding me by the arm. Shio turned towards us as she heard her footsteps approach. You do this, don't you? You should get to class, Shio-san. Oh, but... Hey, Phil, you're Masai-kun, aren't you? P.S. how went after. Oh, I guess so. She just stayed where she was, but since we were walking, the distance naturally widened. It's okay, don't worry. I'm not worried. See you later. Alright. She continued to stand in the middle of the hallway watching us until we turned the corner. Misunderstandings cleared up quickly. It took a matter as soon as she took us to the vacancy Rose Garden to explain. She always said the email was extremely flustered. I didn't send an email. I really didn't. What does it mean, sister? A prank that puts me in a bad position. I wonder who it could have been. Disocrd! Sorry about that, I got a cough. Must have been someone playing a prank. A prank. Have your cell phone in your hand at all times? No, not at all. I do it on my desk a lot. Just you and not knowingly.
この携帯にはメールの送信予約機能があります。それを利用すれば持ち主に気づかれないでメールを送ることも可能でしょう。
A delayed send function? I can order pizza today and get it tomorrow? Yeah, you seriously can do that. So, yeah, I want to order pizza, but I can get here tomorrow instead of today. I just want to have it ready to go. So it's a delayed send function. Someone can use it to send email without the phone's owner ever knowing it. Phone's owner knowing it.
しかし、一体誰がそんなことを。
Here's the thing. Actually, not thinking about it, I should order pizza. As upset order one. I get it for free, so I have points for it.
さあ、ただ犯人探しなどはやめておきましょう。
I don't know, but I'm advised on searching for the one responsible.
ですが、
But
女子校に男子が一人なのですから、おいたをしたくなる子もいますよ。
he's the only boy at a girls' school. Santa's some girls are feeling kind to play a prank.
それに対していちいち目くじらを立てることもないかと思うのです。
I see a reason to disclose someone over such a trivial thing.
それに
In addition, just smile brightly.
マサヤ君も嬉しかったんじゃないですか。
Don't say something you regret, Messiah. Messiah could have himself, I imagine. Huh?
ひなえ、見られたんですか。
Do you see why they were changing? Well,
はっきり見ていましたよ。私はすぐ後ろにいたのでそれがわかりました。
before the scream? How? And how did I not notice you? Never mind. We have a few of them. I was standing right behind him at the time.
では、マサヤ君がどうしたということで。それとも、あくまで犯人を探しましょうか。
Should have been fit as well. Was you simply that determined to find the culprit? Oh, no, it's okay.
やっぱり健全な男の子ですね。
I knew a healthy young man. Oh, just doesn't really want to make a fuss.
冗談ですよ。では、そういうことでいいでしょうか。
So, should we matter at that then?
生徒の処遇に関してはガルディエーヌの職分を超えていますから。
This is out of the purview of the Guardian. Oh, so you don't punish students. Okay. So I don't worry about you punishing me then. Does change how I act because they're kind of just there. They exist. That deletes me at last.
では、マサヤ君戻っていいですよ。
Does actually return to class? Ah, right.
真面目な話をすると、マサヤ君は必ずしも全員に還元されているわけではありません。
Which is Masai-kun. Is it likely that every single person here will warn you to your presence?
ただ、あまり気にしないことです。歓迎している人だっているわけですから。
Don't worry you. There are those that do welcome you as well. Right.
そんなことがあったの。
I can hardly believe it. After class, I got the courtyard at Maria Hall and I told those what happened.
何かはあったんだろうなと思ったのよ。授業が途中に来るんですもの。
Something must happen we can wait to class. The others didn't hear about it? Those who changed the atmosphere manager, so I had the feeling that they didn't.
それはそうよ。授業が始まるちょっと前にあった出来事なんだから。
That's right, haven't all the little from class again after all. No see emails to each other?
だって授業中じゃない。
They do it during class.
マサヤ、そういうところ番宣のはきっちりしているから。
So, this is always very shitty about this kind of things. It looks like it.
他はそうではないのですか。
Different other schools? This is sound at our table as well. While the association were rival, the student events nest were still on all friendly terms. To someone like me, meeting a child like this felt like the most natural thing in the world.
まあ、そうね。私がここに入学する前は、授業中の死後とか、携帯を操作したりとかはザラだったから。てか、普通。
That's true. Before I came here, students would always gossip you yourself once during class. It was completely normal.
そうなのですか。
You see,
けど、いたずらか。それほど悪意のあるものではないとはいえ、一体誰が。
I have my suspicions. But to be fair, I have no evidence. But a prank. If Sarah was that, but I wonder who could have been.
まさか
It couldn't be.
誰か心当たりでも
Oh, do you have some idea?
いえそういうわけでは
Oh, no, not exactly. Actually, she does, but, it's someone we haven't met yet. When we meet them, you'll understand why she thinks that's who it is. But it's not, but,
でもなんて言っておびき出されたのなんだかちょっと興味があるわ
what did we do there? That's part of what, that's the part I'm interested in. Well,
何も
what was that? Oh, I was like, the treasure hidden in room 2B, that sort of thing. If there's treasure in room 2B, what kind of treasure? I mean, treasure for eyes, I got that, but what else? What kind of treasure do you think it would mean? Exactly. I also need to do, be back in a minute. So with that, oh jeez. Sorry about that. It was a thing I had to do. Is this, I forgot her name. Some anime I watched, but the treasure was in all over the place. A treasure?
お宝
A treasure, huh? What?
はなぜさっさと出ていけばいいのにうだうだ見ながら見てくるのほんとやっちゃ
Heaven's sake, could have gotten out of there right away, but he stuck around talking and look at us. It was really gross. But that was just...
何も
Just what? My reasoning would be obvious as horrible what was in the email, but I felt a little subconscious about it.
教室に入ったことは不可抗力でもそれについては言い訳できませんね
And that's your opinion, and that's what you think, and that's fine. You can help into the classroom, there's no excuse for that. Those are trying really could be harsh.
けどこれが評判にどう響くかマサヤさん来週の支持率調査は覚悟しておいた方がよくってよ
What if it is standing, Sasan? Prepare yourself for changes next week's poll. Right.
ああ生徒会がやるっていうもう結果って出ているの
Oh, so the council does? Do you have results already?
ええどうぞ
Yes, here. Took the paper out of her bag. It's appeared to be her first time seeing of it, and she peered it out of Shiho. Her time is stopped now, but I still glanced at her. Her eyes were turned towards the sky. Radio-san, have you seen them already? Ah, it was also the approval survey.
ああいえまだです
No, I have not. But she didn't bother looking at the paper. She seemed to be deep in thought. Well, she is in class 2B. And that is the end of that, and that is the end of that story. I can tell you what she's thinking about, but there's no proof of what she's thinking about. But I think I have an idea. What's wrong? You've been quiet all day.
ちょっと気になることがマサヤさんにお尋ねしたいんですが
Oh, there's something on my mind. Besides, son, might I ask you something? What is it?
男子が女子の裸を見ると一体どんな気持ちがするものなのでしょうか
Well, you see, when a man's doing naked date, the following conversation has been cut for obvious reasons, and that's what men feel when they see women naked women. What are we talking about? Oh, right, text. Have a man see women naked. Huh?
裸じゃなかったじゃないみんな下着をつけていて
Well, women naked. We're still in our underwear.
ええそれは言葉のあやでした
Well, it's figure of speech. What's it? How does it feel?
なんだか想像ができないんです
I cannot begin to imagine it. Well, I guess that would follow.
私たちは一
Seems like I not for anything in particular.
けれど同じ状況になった時男子はきっと違うのだろうな。
So how much we did deal with feminists and SJWs and people saying people yelling white privilege in my face. I think we did about a lot of things. So the point is things we feel differently.
それでどうなのでしょう。
What the hell might that be? That was on me. I felt like my face was on fire. That's still a question to answer.
難しいのですか？
Is it? Well, it's a question about feelings. Feelings are difficult to describe, you know? She just said that argument. Oh, good.
それもそうですね。
That's true, I suppose. They looked unsatisfied, though.
私もうまくパンが焼き上がった時のあの感覚はなかなか言い表すことができません。
Why do people describe the feeling that I get when I make a sizzle of bread?
そうだ。明日はまた皆さんでお茶をいただきましょう。
So we should have tea together again tomorrow.
ええ。せっかくだから明日は美月さんも呼んできてもらえるかしら。
Yes, all I do is invite Mizuki-san to join us.
はい。
Of course.
今日はどうしたのかしらね。彼女。
Why she didn't come today?
ベニバラ会の部屋にはいらっしゃいませんでした。
Should have decided to be there. We passed half hour chatting then dispersed. What a business. I would show Sado off back to my dorm. Rego-san's question finally had me flustered. Question really had me flustered. There was another guy here. I didn't talk about how I felt. There was no way I could talk to a girl about it, especially not the girls I'd just seen. You've got a mirror, right? Talk to yourself. Talk to the mirror. It helps sometimes. But there's the beauty she and Riku on both. Unfortunately, due to certain reasons of my computer, I'm not able to use that as a background. I thought about it, but anyone who wants to do a computer can. If I game, my brother looks like my mechanical keyboard because it's better than his keyboard, I guess. I tapped my shoulder and jumped to the end of the other surprise. Oh, it's a Shiho.
何をそんなに驚いてんの？
Why are you so surprised? Nothing, I was just a little lost in thought.
さっきのことを思い出していたんじゃないの？
Do that before were you? You got it in one. What are you talking about? Can I help you? You don't have a club?
今から出るわよ。それよりちょっと聞きたいことがあって。
Wait now. More importantly, it's something I wanted to ask you. Yeah?
あんた、私に何か用だったの？
What's wrong with me? Huh?
だってあの時、名前を呼びながら入ってきたじゃない。
He literally called my name. Right. I'd forgotten about that.
その後も、なんか私に向かってゴシャゴシャ言っていたし、あれ何だったの？
I asked all those questions. What was that all about?
ちょっと携帯見せてよ。ひょっとして、いたずらメールに私のことが書いてあったんじゃないの？
It's your phone. The was about me, wasn't it? I had my phone over silently.
あれ？
This is just between the screen and my face. Found myself blushing for some reason. You just got an reputation for violence, right? I thought maybe someone started some trouble. Idiot. She has the cell phone back to me.
こういう事情があったのな。今回は許してあげようかな。
But let's give the circumstances I can for you this time. Thanks. Meanwhile,
お姉様、これでマサヤさんの評判は下がるはずです。理由はどうあれ、着替えのところに侵入したのですから。
in the student council room, these two again. Only saw this is room side son's approval rating. Whatever the reason, he entered the costume when the girls were changing.
お姉様、美月、あなた、大切なことが何か分かっていらっしゃらないのね。
Suki, you know the most important thing in life, don't you?
大切なことは正しいことであること。そうではなくて、
Remember that, so come back. The important thing in life is to do the righteous thing, isn't that right? Remember that, righteous, remember that thing. The point out is to do the righteous thing, it's to come back later. and sparks will fly. I guess you call it sparks. Maybe something else. Tell what you want. I will make modifications. I will be saying things about it when we get to the point.
今回のような感性を用いてマサヤ君を貶めそして追い出してしまう
Using traps and such, using traps as these will probably attack and will drive him out.
そんなことに一体何の意味があるのかというのかしら
What could be the point of such a thing?
彼がもしも正しい人義人であるなら万世のにとどまること私は少しも悪いとは思いません
It's a good person. If he's a righteous man, then I believe there's nothing wrong with him in any of its ness.
美月は私の言ったことを忘れて私が望むのは万世の安寧と平和です
What was that, Mitsuki? How's ours mean the peace of its ness?
彼の存在が仮にその障害とならないのであれば
This man is not something that peace.
少なくとも私にとっては何の問題もないことになりますその先の驚愕を可決するか否かは生徒たち自身が決めること
There's an issue with him. In addition, the matter of gender creation is one that the students decide for themselves.
そうではないかしら
Is that not the case?
すみません私ったらなんてことを
I'm sorry, I don't know why I did that.
美月の気持ちはわかります私を喜ばせようと思ったのですね
Just how you feel. You were trying to make me happy, weren't you?
はい
Ah, yes.
でも覚えていて私は彼の素顔を知りたいだけなの上辺の下も清らかであるので
But do remember, I wish he is true character. If being service, he is pure.
それはそれで素晴らしいことと思います
That will be a wonderful thing.
はい
Yes, ma'am.
分かってくれればいい
I'm glad that you understand.
ところで事の真相を先生方は知らないのねだったら黙っておきましょう
Yep, Mitsuki told Marika that she did it, so I was right when I said it was Mitsuki. That's your proof. All teachers don't know the truth behind this, do they? If so, excuse between us.
ですが
Oh, but
正しい立法を振りかざすパリサイ人をイエスは手厳しく糾弾されたわね
Jesus cast upon the Pharisees.
私も同じ気持ちです
Jesus cast censure upon the Pharisees who upheld righteous laws, did he not? I'm the same.
ルールを押し付けあなたが傷ついたらそちらの方が嫌だもの
Didn't wish to reinforce rules if it means hurting you.
すみません
Thank you.
それにしてもまだわからないわね
Even so, I'm still unsure.
何がでしょう
About what?
今のところマサヤ君にこれという歌詞は見当たりません
His denseness is probably the only flaw I can see right now. The one I've not yet found a definitive flaw besides his character.
果たして彼は正しい人なのか
I
そう
still
で
know
は
if
ない
he, I still know if he's a true man or not. So they keep talking when I talk. I can't tell when they're done. They have very monotone voice sometimes. Like, oh, I say this thing, and then I pause, and then I start speaking, and they start speaking again. I hate that, you know? Next time.